What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about Gallant by V.E. Schwab. I am just really dumb. I am so silly. I was just going around, I kept seeing this book, I kept seeing that it was getting rave reviews, and I was seeing that like, oh, it was the Goodreads choice winner in 2022. I don't want to read that. I don't know why. I just looked at this book and I just assumed I knew what it was about. This book is set in the same universe as her series, A Darker Shade of Magic, and I'm like, I know what that was about. Like, I had pirates and like stuff like that. It's called Gallant, which means to be brave. Like, I'm sure it's just some kind of gallivanting adventure. It's not. I am so dumb. I finally read the description for this book and I was like, you mean to tell me that this book is Crimson Peak meets The Secret Garden, and then after reading it, I would also argue Haunting of Hill House, and I just kept letting it sit there on the shelf and going like, nah, I'll get to it eventually. Like, are you kidding me? One of the best books I've read so far. Like, this book is so good. This book is so me to a T. Like, it was just absolutely outstanding. Like, we are following this girl named Olivia. She can't speak. Like, she has been mute from the day that she was born. She uses sign language to communicate or writing, and she is like really angry and she wants to take up space. She wants to make noise. Like, she wants people to not forget about her because she's this orphan and she feels like she's abandoned. But when she turns 16, she gets this mysterious letter saying, oh, we've been searching everywhere for you. Come back to your family at our manor house called Gallant. And that's where she goes. However, she does have her mother's diary, and the last entry in her mother's diary, where it sounds like her mother is going mad, it tells her specifically to stay away from Gallant. And I'm like, yes, I love this. I am so intrigued by this. She goes to this house, and what is it filled with? Ghosts. Like, yes, this book is so good. The way that it's told through Olivia's eyes as she's discovering all of this, and to her, this is not really about like this big mystery of why is the house here? Why do the people not want her here? What's behind the mysterious wall that's out in the garden? Like, it's really about her trying to figure out who she is and reconnect with her family, and that does lead her to making these connections with this house. But again, like, largely it is this introspective story about her trying to figure out who her mother was, why did her mother run away, who is her father, and what in the world is going on with these ravings that's in the diary that was left to her. I absolutely adored this from start to finish. I think it was so good. It was paced really well. I also love that there are illustrations in it. You get to read passages from her mother's diary. Like, it really does feel like the perfect amalgamation of The Secret Garden, of Crimson Peak, of Haunting of Hill House. And I love the way that the story leaves off. It was just so well put together. I also really like that, yes, it does take place in the same universe as A Darker Shade of Magic, but that just means that it exists within these world of realms. So if you haven't read those books, this book still makes sense to you because all you have to know is that our world casts a shadow and that shadow is not empty. And that is explained in this book. I think the way that it is illustrated with this like beautiful model that she finds in the house is done so unbelievably well. And just, yeah, I feel really dumb for not reading this book when it came out. I just really let this one pass me by, and now I'm completely obsessed with it. This is definitely going to be, I have a feeling, one of my favorite books of 2023, and it is definitely going into like one of my favorites of all time lists because this was absolutely outstanding. If you, like me, have been putting off reading Gallant and you haven't read it yet, what are you doing? Go read it. It's so good. It's such a quick read and you definitely will not regret it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That's everything I got for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.